Hello and welcome to my new Guitar Nerdery video. Today I'd like to show you the super melodic sounding sixes intervals and how you can find them in one position and actually in every position you want to play by using scale shapes and visualize them. It is a crazy hot September day, and if I look a little bit sweaty, it's because of that. In my studio is at the moment 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit. Let's get started. Sixes intervals belong to those pretty melodic perceiving intervals. And I think it's because of that they are actually an inversion of thirds. When you hear, for example, dual guitar parts, the standard is doing it in thirds. Or if you hear singing voices, melodies, you very often, especially in country music, you hear an added third. What's an inversion of an interval? It's that interval that when you add it to the original interval, that together adds up to an octave. I've made a video about that, and if you wanna know everything about intervals in general, then I recommend my Guitar Nerdery number 116. And I'm gonna show you in one position intervals in A-Dorian mode. And I use 3-note per string scale shapes. You can use, of course, later on your own scale shapes, but that is the concept I'm very much into. And if you also want to know more about that, I've already made a video about this. It's Guitar Nerdery number 76. And please, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would really give support for more videos coming up. Simply watching my videos also helps. Everything helps. There are two common ways of playing sixes on the fretboard, on the guitar fretboard. One common way is on a pair of strings directly next to each other, like this. For example, that D. This would be a major 6, and this would be a minor 6. And the other very common way of playing sixes on the fretboard is like this. Skipping a string, not playing it like I played before, the 6 on the next string with the stretch, but putting that note on the next string after the next. Those are mostly used in a horizontal way to, for example, connecting positions. Tommy Emmanuel does that a lot, like this. And now I'm going to show you a way how you can find those sixes very easily by using scale shapes. So you can find them in one position, because very often we play in a position, at least when we're playing a chord, and it would be nice to find sixes around that chord. I'm going to show you all sixes you can find in the 5th position in the key of A-Dorian. So first I'm going to give you the impression of the sound of A-Dorian so we can tune into this. Now I'm going to use 2 3 notes per string scale shapes that surround this A minor 7 chord in the key of A-Dorian. And the first scale shape, the first scale pattern, is what I call pattern number 2. As I already mentioned, Guitar Nerdery 76 is completely about those patterns. It goes like this. So my chord is here in the 5th position, and this was the starting point of that shape. I need one more scale shape to get one note further down, to get it surrounded. And I call this shape number 1. This is the material. Now we get to those interval shapes we need. We have 2 kind of 6s. We have a minor 6 and we have a major 6. And we have the issue on the guitar. We have a B string that is differently tuned than all other strings. So we always, when we get in touch with the B string or we cross it, we get an offset. So those shapes change when we do not have the B string involved, or the other way around. On a standard tuned guitar, on the low E string and the D string, a major 6 looks like this. This is the shape. That one you have to learn. And a minor 6 is simply 1 fret down on the higher string. This is a minor 6. Major 6, minor 6. So now we come to the issue when we get in touch or we cross the B string. When we cross the B string, a major 6 looks like this. This is the major 6, the note A and the note F sharp. If I do it 1 octave up and cross the B string, or I do not cross the B string, I play it actually, the F sharp is now here 1 fret up. So that's the offset I was talking about. And this one that looks like the major 6 here is in that area the minor 6. It's a little bit confusing, but you will get used to this. You have to actually, because our guitar is tuned to this. It's always an issue. So let me repeat. As long as we do not get involved with the B string or we do not cross it, like here on the E and the D string, this is a major 6, this is a minor 6. Also on the A and the G string. Major 6, minor 6. But when we get in touch with the B string, major 6, minor 6. Also G and E string. Although I do not play the B string, but I cross it, so I get over that, I involve that different tuning area. Major 6, minor 6. All them playable 6s in one position of the A-Dorian mode. You have to know, if you do not know scale shapes, you have to know the order of minor and major 6s in a mode. This also counts for Mixolydian and all other church modes. It's a way you can do this. You can do it with thinking, and there's always a different approach of looking to this. I'm going to show you a very practical way, just using scale shapes and finding the interval shapes in these scale shapes. So here's that second scale shape with an added flank of the first scale shape. And look here. This here is a high 6 I can play. It's a minor 6. You see it by the shape. And you see just by that scale shape that the next one down is a major scale shape. And the next one too. You do not have to know this actually by really analyzing the notes. You just have to visualize your scale shape pretty good and seeing them interval shapes within that scale shape. That's the method I want to show to you. With these string skipping shapes here, on the 6-string guitar we can do this 4 times. We can do this. I'm going to show you 3 interval shapes, 3 6s shapes on each string combination. So the first one, G and high E string, is this. Minor 6, major 6. Listen, with an A in the root, beautiful. On the D and the B string, we have major 6. So actually 2 times the same. In the Dorian mode. Here, for example, if it would be A-Dorian mode, it would go like this. Here I would need a minor 6, but that's not what we're talking about today. I'm going to show you everything in A-Dorian. So, 2 string combinations left. And together. And this actually is it what I wanted to show you. You can do this, of course, with all scale shapes in each position. I just wanted to show you the way how you can visualize this and finding the marvelous sounding 6s in one position. And they sound really awesome. Look. It's really worth the effort to learn this. It sounds marvelous. You can do so much with it. Expand your chords, you can improvise with it and playing beautiful melodies, fills, whatever. Whatever comes up to your mind. So I hope with all those displayed diagrams you understood the concept. And I wish you much fun with it. It's really worth it. And it's so incredible hot here now, I need something to drink. And I say goodbye, and I'm looking forward to see you next time.